What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Dweeb Factory. We are here talking about the new Star Wars episode coming out. It came out on December 18th. This is December 18th of 2015. It is Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, and I'm here with Zack the Super Fan.
I'm the super fan, if you guys can't tell at all.
He wears a shirt that makes him a super fan. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, just wait. You will understand why I'm a super fan.
There's more, and
Just wait.
I'm going to be the average Joe. I see movies, excited for movies, go to the theater.
What? Do you go? Do you
like
even
twice
go?
a year. This year it was just Star Wars.
No, you saw it. What
I
else?
saw okay. I'll go to the Dollar Theater and I'll see.
Oh, that doesn't fucking
No, I saw
count.
Ant-Man and Minions this month, December, and they both came out in July. So, what are you doing? You're breaking stuff.
I'm not breaking nothing.
Okay. So, anyways, I am familiar with Star Wars enough to where I was younger. I saw all the films, but not enough to really remember them. Really, just kind of study them. Like I know who the characters are, and I know the overall plot, but like the little intricate things.
So for you, why do you go to the theater then? Like what? You went to it. It's a big event. Everyone went. But as a moviegoer, you're an average Joe. I want our viewers to kind of relate to you.
Okay.
So I'm sure there's some people out there that aren't. We have a lot of gaming viewers. Why do you go to theater? What draws you there?
It's really an escape. Like it's great because today I went at 1:45 to go see Star Wars. I felt like it should be at nighttime. I was so immersed in it just took me away from what was going on in my day. I just got off work. I was tired. It was Friday, and it's really just a take myself out of the situations I'm in and really put myself in other people's lives. Well, the movies' lives. Really nice escape.
Do you
Don't
think?
judge me.
No, I feel the exact way. That's why I go see movies so frequently. Is because I feel the exact same way. So I'm really excited to talk about this movie because from the box office that we've seen, this is probably gonna be the highest grossing movie of all time. So I really want this to be a discussion of, people like me who watch movies consistently and average people that maybe don't go so much, and then also talk a little bit about my favorite Star Wars. So, AJ, what kind of
giddy? 1 second, guys. We are going to be talking about spoilers.
Full
Spoilers. Please, if you haven't seen the movie or do not want to hear spoilers,
leave now.
Hit this button. Say add to watch later list, and catch us after watching the.
Did you see that article? Someone got walked out of theater, which I was afraid of last night. I went at 10:30, and people were walking out of the theater, and I looked over to my wife, and I was like, no, fuck this. I'm going to the bathroom. And I was like, some dick face is just going to yell like a spoiler. They're just going to be like, Luke is gay. And I'm like, God damn it. And then that's what I thought was going to happen.
That's not going to work, bro. You can't do this. Anyways, he's going to fix AirPlay right now. I had no worries of that. I literally walked in the theater at 1:55 for a 1:45 show. I was hustling from work. I paid online and everything ahead of time. So I was hustling from work to get there. But luckily, I didn't miss any of the movie. I just missed the previews. I got the Kung Fu Panda preview. That was important to me. So, a little bit about my Star Wars background. Like I said,
Let's just pause.
Yeah.
I just need. It's just my screen's turning off. That's it. If I can just change my screen time, I'm good.
And I'm going to talk about my Star Wars background. I know I already kind of touched on it, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. I've seen all 6 movies. Well, now 7. Now that I've watched this one. I saw all the prequels soon after release. We got them a couple on DVD. We borrowed another one, and there's only one that works, and that was the one that we got on VHS, The Phantom Menace. So I saw them years ago, and I haven't really touched on Star Wars since. Like there's little things like Battlefront that came out, and just little things in between that are like, oh, that's cool, but I was never like, oh my God, Star Wars. Till I met a good friend named Zach. Zach here has brought me to the light
AJ
or the dark.
Dude, are you talking about the Bible? I'm like, no, I'm fucking talking about Star Wars.
I mean, might as well be the Bible now, right?
He's like, where do you go on Sundays? And I was like, well, I go and I pray.
And I watch Jedi Council.
That's what I do.
Yeah. So Zach,
we should be good.
Okay, cool.
We'll work fine.
I mean, we'll figure it out. Zach taught me all about all the new characters that are coming out, everything that he knew outside of,
So what question? So let's get into it real quickly.
Cool.
Let's get into our review. What was your favorite part of let's get into the good. What was the good?
The good. I like the characters overall. I feel like there's enough variety for somebody to relate to at least one of them. I really like Finn because he just didn't feel like he fit in where he was, and he actually made that decision to kind of jump out of the place where he was put, not chosen that place. I like him because he took action and moved himself from a situation that he didn't want to be in. But I feel like there's enough variety for all these characters. You can be like, I'm an asshole. I love Kylo Ren.
So did you feel like they're really realistic though? Like they had real emotions and
Oh
everyone
my gosh,
could
you
kind of
felt-
relate to each
oh,
character?
Yes. I cried.
Really? Which character did you relate to the most?
I can't. Well, I got the feels for the most.
Yeah, like one, like you kind of like you either could relate to them or just you felt for them. Either way.
I really felt for the Leia Han relationship and how it was kind of like almost rekindled. Not really, but almost.
Yeah.
And I felt like they're long lost, and you could really feel that love that they really did have.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the actors really did portray that super well. They obviously have a history together. The actors, they know each other pretty well, and they're able to convey that very well on screen. And then going on to the droids, I don't know if he's technically a droid, but BB-8.
You related to a droid?
No, wait, no, just like he doesn't have a face, he doesn't have any features, he can't even talk, and you're sitting there like you know when he's sad, you know when he's happy, and it's so perfect.
Well, that was the thing too.
On that side of things, like I mean, you could do it with R2 and.
Well, even think about the thing between BB-8 and R2.
Yeah.
Randy, pull up a picture of our BB-8 for us. Here's the thing: is that you can't have the same emotions you had with R2 because he can't move the same way. With BB-8, his head could go back and forth and back and forth, like how he's kind of looking between Rey and Finn. Like that whole scene with the lighter and the thumbs up, it was great, and it's because of the way they designed him. And if you actually look at the original concept art for BB-8, it was literally like a circle. Like I'm drawing this up here. Like if you ever look it up, it was a circle with like a dot above it. Is the funniest thing in the world. I just got off the phone with my brother-in-law, Andrew. He's playing in the Vegas Bowl this weekend for the University of Utah. And they rented out a whole theater for the whole team to go watch the movie, which is fantastic.
That's awesome.
There's a super nerd in that administration. And they, I asked him, I said, hey, what'd you think of the film? About to go film something for us right now. And he said Finn was the most relatable character there was. He was so real. He was like, I'm not a part of this. I don't know about the Force. I don't know about any of this. I
just want to do what's right.
Yeah, like I was bred and lived a certain way for my whole life. And now that I have kind of this conscience of my own, I want to get out and like I'm scared. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Like I've been raised by my parents for a certain long time. And now I'm out on my own. I'm scared. I want to get out. You know, like it's a coming of age story kind of a bit. He liked Rey. I'm surprised nobody says Poe. I actually loved Poe Dameron.
You didn't see enough of him, I feel like.
I don't care. The parts that I did see were fucking amazing.
Badass.
Like he didn't like. Come on, he's looking Kylo Ren in the face, and he's just talking shit to him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you anything.
Yeah, he's just like the most sinister person in the world. He's trying to be like Darth Vader.
He's trying to get the most important information in the world right now, in the universe.
And he's just like, I can't really understand you with that mask on. I just, I don't. It was really good. The most useless character was Captain Phasma. So
amen.
I was like dumb, and I actually have a Captain Phasma die-cast $30 figure. I thought Gwendolyn Christie was going to come in and do this, and it's not even the fact that she didn't have a lot of scenes. It's the fact that she
didn't affect the movie.
She had 2 scenes, and then the second scene she had, she was like this glunky like prisoner for a little while. Like we thought coming into this, when I saw the trailer, we saw Chrome Trooper. We're like, that thing's a fucking assassin.
Right.
That thing is like, it's in Chrome. So like, there's a Marvel comic called Moon Knight.
Okay.
And he's crazy.
Sure.
Like fucking really
Obviously,
crazy.
Moonlight, got it.
But he's like the Batman, but he wears white. He wears white because he's like, I'm so fucking crazy and badass.
Batman.
I don't care if you see me coming. So I thought it was like that. Like, I'm wearing fucking chrome. I don't give a shit if you see me coming. I'm coming.
It's not gonna matter.
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly. I'm wearing a cape. I'm a chick, and it did matter because you weren't even relevant in the film.
Right. She was there to unlock that. I can't remember what it is right now. I've been drinking. The
no.
shields. She
But
took on,
but
she
even
took
then,
down the
they could have
shields.
grabbed a random stormtrooper or something
Yeah.
like that.
So I really hope. Go ahead and draw that concept art of BB. I really hope.
It doesn't take long.
Boom, baby.
No, I'm dead serious. Look it up.
That is it.
That was really it. No, but real quickly.
We'll leave this here for us to draw on.
No, I'm just gonna get into it right now. So
I
here's
wanna
a couple complaints. So remember when the original Star Wars happened, everyone was like, "Really? A Death Star this big?" And Luke just shoots in a hole this small. I'm not giving a sex talk, I promise.
I swear.
I'm not. Just look, and they're like, "Oop!" and it blows up this whole thing. So J.J. Abrams, thank you so much for what you did.
I like you, buddy.
Um,
I'm a fan.
so they
So
said,
Death Star's this big.
and then this is the Star Killer. Okay.
I'm a planet. That's an S at the end, but it says planet, I swear. You want to guess where the 1 weak spot is, guys? Any guesses?
It's right there. But anyways, so they go and hit the spot, and the spot's not small. It's not that. It's actually pretty big.
Yeah,
so
I would say it's about
Poe
the size of
Dameron.
Texas.
Let me show you how badass Poe Dameron is. Just go ahead and as I draw it, I'm
Let me set the scene.
gonna voice this over. So, TIE fighter,
TIE fighter.
TIE fighter,
TIE fighter.
TIE fighter.
There's 3 TIE fighters.
TIE fighter.
Make that 4. What are we doing?
Here's Finn.
Finn, I'm black, and I used to be a stormtrooper. And I've got a big mouth. And a nose?
And I'm Poe Dameron. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Way to go, champ. That's actually... You said that was Finn. Down there.
Yeah, he said fuck you too to the TIE fighters that died.
Got it.
Dude, he like came in blue. Is actually an amazing shot. So Finn is standing there, and it's a full panoramic shot that they did, a full 360 shot. And Poe just came in, and they said he was the #1 pilot in the Resistance, and you didn't really know what that meant.
Yeah, Kylo Ren said that.
And then you saw it, and then even then, when he went and destroyed the whole planet, they're hitting this little octagon thing for like hours. They keep going by.
Right, they kept doing
blow it up.
They kept doing bombing runs, and so they kept trying to go through, and it wasn't doing any damage. The
Which-
first bombing run, they said it didn't do anything.
Which they had to, because everyone would have complained again.
Right.
If it was a couple blast shots in a little wombat hole.
Oh, and a moon-sized ship just went down like that?
Yeah, exactly. So they hit it consistently. Then Chewie had to blow a hole this big in the side of it. We'll get into that later.
We're already at the end of the movie, man. We gotta kind of rewind and take a break.
No, I'm just talking about Poe.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking about Poe. And
Sorry
then
about my
Poe
phone.
comes in,
Let me turn this off.
and this is what Poe does. Poe goes around the inside of the ship, and he's like, "No more fanboy complaints." And he literally goes and hits the inside of the ship 20 times,
With bombs.
and then
That's your
leaves an exit area of this big.
It was wicked. Don't slam that down.
Sorry.
Okay, so what he did, if you guys haven't seen the film and want the spoilers, is that Chewbacca and Han Solo went in to put bombs on the inside. They got past the shield. They disabled the shield. They were allowed...
Charlotte
the
just got done
X-Wing-
seeing the movie.
Yep, they allowed the X-Wings to go in and go ahead and attack, but Poe was able to go through a slit, go sideways. He flew through it, able to hit it on the inside, and it just really took it out. It took skill in flying and shooting. So
That's all the
why
drawing
it's
I'm going to
so
need
impressive.
this time.
Speaking of flying, I want to talk about that move that Rey did at the almost beginning in the Millennium Falcon when they first showed that Falcon. I really feel like that was the point where I was like, yes, she's the one with the Force, because nobody can do that. Well, your gunner is down and it can only shoot in one perfect direction, but you sit there, turn off the engine.
Well,
perfectly.
you didn't know.
It was sexy.
You could have thought too that
Okay,
she's a trained pilot.
No,
You didn't
with
know.
with the background that she had. You don't think
okay,
that.
well,
With
they were.
what they give you. I didn't think that.
They were running, and he goes, "We need a pilot," and they said, "We have one." How did you not think that she was a pilot? On
Okay,
top of
not
that,
that good
on
of a
top,
train. She
on
was
top,
like, I didn't know I could do that.
on top of that, she had an old Rebels pilot helmet with her.
Okay, but she's a scavenger. She could have found that.
She was a scavenger.
What are you
She
saying?
was
She
brain
wasn't-
wiped. Yes, she's been brain wiped.
Okay.
She's been totally brain wiped. Everyone on her. Sorry, Charlotte just got out of the movie theater,
Mute it.
and everyone's talking
We'll
about
talk
it.
to them in a moment. But I personally, I really thought that was such a good movie. Part of the movie. I really liked it a lot. Personally, he apparently doesn't
What?
love awesomeness. Where they flipped up the Millennium Falcon, hit it perfectly.
Oh,
turned the
no,
engines
it was-
back on. That was
No,
super
it was.
sweet.
It
And I was
was
like,
perfect.
because the rumors, from what I've heard from you and the other guys from Captain Redbeard's team that came up here, and Jason that came up here from SNES Live. Was that right?
Super cool nerd show. Yes.
Yeah, super cool nerd show live. They came up here and they did a Star Wars, everything you need to know of what's coming up. And I listened to that, and what y'all were talking about is with the title "The Force Awakens," there's gonna be somebody with the Force, and that's what I was looking for. So at that point,
Okay. Okay. So you connected the dots.
right?
Okay.
At that point, because of y'all's rumors, that's why I first thought it.
Which we all knew. I actually thought my question wasn't who was gonna have the Force. My question was how many people were gonna have the Force.
And
I
apparently-
totally wouldn't have been surprised if they said Poe, Finn, and Rey all have the Force.
I wouldn't have been surprised.
I wouldn't have been surprised. At
No.
all.
But apparently, right at this point in time, they're just saying
So
that
as-
Rey has it as of the end of this movie. If you guys haven't seen it and just want to ruin it for yourself, because we did warn you spoilers, Rey is the one with the Force in this movie. I'm warning anybody who hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
just
No,
doesn't
you're
care.
good. So for yourself, as an average viewer, like you don't watch stuff with Jedi and Sith and this and that. Was there anything, like, people say it's cheesy, Star Wars is kind of childish. Was there anything cheesy in it for you? And be honest.
Cheesy. I think it was too easy to get Poe out of the Star Killers.
You mean when he went in and out?
No, when Finn got him out, I was like, that was too easy. They got in a shiv and left.
Oh,
I
not
would've-
really. No,
I
that-
would have liked that to be more of a movie, sneaking around behind, like, kind of wait, like. But he had to lose BB-8 early in the movie to get to
that
Rey.
and
I
also
understand
that
that,
and
like-
also in Star Wars, escaping off Imperial ships is not that hard. Like people do it like it's like routine work. It's just like just dress up like a fucking stormtrooper, pretend
Nobody
to take a
did.
prisoner, and just go do something. They even made fun of it in a Target commercial. Stormtroopers from the First Order chasing kids in the snow, and then the kids put on stormtrooper stuff, and they're
Okay.
like, "Where did they go?" And they're like, "That way." And I'm like, "God damn it, that's such a correct stereotype." Fuck.
I feel like cheesy. I don't know. I liked all of it. I didn't feel like it was cheesy at all. Like that, I tried to make
Good,
up
that-
my
that-
one.
that's good.
I
I'm
tried to make up
glad.
my
I'm
one
glad.
point,
I just
and
wanted
you
to
just
know.
shot it down. It doesn't bring me. Most things that aren't even close to reality bring me out of the movie. Ant-Man. Okay, Ant-Man's a perfect example. I'll be really quick. I saw that earlier this month, and they said the atoms got close together. Well, in my head, I was like, well, he's still 200 pounds. How he's going to sit on the end of this gun? I saw Game Theory before, but like that fact, I kept thinking about it and pulled me out of the movie. This one, everything scientifically made sense in their universe. Everything kind of
within their universe.
yeah,
made sense.
everything kept consistent. Nothing was like that's impossible to
Okay.
do.
So what I want to do real quick is I'm going to go through rapid fire.
Okay.
Rapid fire. I'm going to name off a character, and I want you to give me what you felt about that
10,
character,
15 seconds.
and do 5.
5 seconds. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Kylo Ren,
Kylo Ren, very emotional, torn.
Rey,
Kind of cute.
good. Finn. If you say
Also
don't
torn.
say it.
Kind of cute, yeah.
I thought you said black, but no, keep going. No.
Also torn as well with his background, but at the same time confident in where he's going in life.
Maz Kanata,
I'm sorry?
the girl
Oh, hipster.
hipster.
Yeah,
Cool. All right, cool.
I got the glasses. I felt hipster.
I
She
think
was
the
like
most
back
important
in the
one,
day kind of thing.
Han Solo.
Han Solo.
He was a big part of this film.
He really
which,
was.
The more and more he was in this film, I just knew it was going to happen. I knew he was going to die. I'm sorry, guys. We told you
did you call it-
spoilers.
did you call it?
This is literally the biggest
Who
spoiler.
called it on the show here?
No one said Han was going to die.
Really?
No,
you were telling me for months now that Han was gonna die. You've been telling me that.
Okay. I did think he was gonna die, but I wasn't like super confident. The reason why I thought he was going to die was not from a story plot point. It was no. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He really got reined in to come back and do this movie. And hey, guys, I'll come back and I'll do Star Wars, but can you conveniently kill me, please? Like, you know what I mean? I felt that's what it was. I knew if any character was going to die, it was going to be him, but I still was surprised as shit when it was going to happen. I was still surprised.
Okay, when they got on the rickety bridge.
Yes.
At that point.
Look, even right here.
Oh, you were done drawing, you said.
No, I'm not done drawing. I'm never done drawing.
All right.
This is an amazing scene, by the way. Real quickly.
I got the opposite side.
Randy, can you still hear me?
Yeah, he said yes.
Cool. So this is the greatest shot of the whole movie.
Okay.
So here's the rickety walkway.
And there's death below.
Kylo Ren is here.
Han is right there.
No.
Where's Han then?
This isn't your drawing.
I
dude.
want to draw. You draw all the time. This is not fair.
Finn and Rey are up here.
Yes.
So it's
Chewie's off to the side as well.
But it's perfect because like it showed this kind of out wide screen shot like this, and this light was right here, and it was like it just looked gorgeous. And then Han's walking out to him, and Han's right here. And then what happens is that Kylo Ren takes off his helmet, which I felt was really symbolic.
Okay, I'm sorry. At this point, Ben Solo talking to his father.
Which that really hit me in the feels.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest part that hit me in the feels.
Like he wasn't Kylo Ren.
No, because first of all, he runs out and he goes, Ben! And I go, holy shit. They just named him after Ben Kenobi. Like, and I have a huge connection right now to Ben Kenobi because I am like obsessed with a lot of the anthology books, but also at the same time, Clone Wars. Clone Wars is, you started watching Clone Wars, right?
Yeah, very briefly, yeah.
And
not too far.
He's like, Obi-Wan Kenobi is Clone Wars.
Okay.
So he comes out, he goes, Ben, he yells towards him. He drops his helmet. I felt like he put on his helmet as a way to block the light out. Remember, he was saying, like, he's talking to Darth Vader because he's a little nutso. And he's like, hey, I feel like the light's drawing me back. He puts on a helmet as a protector. So he takes off the helmet. So he's taking off, like, his shield. And then still commits an act of darkness. So that was his way of, like, saying, hey, I'm fully committed to the dark side. This is me, Ben Solo, and I'm still going to fucking kill you.
Right.
Which, you saw that because what happened was this light went away, and and even on his face, it was like half red, half blue. And then when the darkness went away, the whole scenery went black and red, and this motherfucker just went right through there. And this motherfucker right down there.
I think the overhead shot.
Dude, we had 4 people walk out of our theater.
Really?
Front row, walked straight out. I heard one guy go, fuck this, and walked out the back.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, you guys serious?
No.
Yeah, they seriously walked out. That's okay. Sorry. So just, you can't please, like, super fan people sometimes. Like, I'm a fanboy.
I've met Natalie in TMNT.
Yeah. That's a fangirl for you. But it was magical for me. I was hoping to see actually more lens flare. So J.J. Abrams, like, super, like, signature thing is his lens flare. There's like hundreds of lens flare in all the Star Trek stuff. There's only like one here, which I was like, good for you. You kept your shit under control. I was very impressed. I absolutely loved it. I need to go see it again. So I saw a 10:30 showing. So I was very tired when I saw it.
Right.
Because I wanted to be, the first to see it. I need to go see it again.
We're going Monday.
Yep.
We're going Monday as a group.
But let's rapid shoot through this. Why don't you ask me the same list of characters real quick?
Let's start with the bad side, Kylo Ren.
Troubled, deep, emotional, awesome.
Okay.
Relatable.
Really big dude. I mean, it's not on the same list. The really big dude that he talks to. What's the name?
Snoke.
Snoke. How do you feel about him?
Okay, I'm glad you
quick.
jumped into this.
Yeah.
So I just recently the big theory that was pushed around by my favorite YouTube page, Collider Video, Christian Harloff and John Campia, that it was Darth Plagueis, and I believed it. I believed that it was Darth Plagueis. This picture was recently shown, leaked by some media, saying this is Snoke. Which Plagueis, by the way, I'm about to get super nerdy. You guys clicked on a video that said super fan. Darth Plagueis is a part of the Muse clan, which if you want to bring up that image again, that's what they look like. Yeah, there you go. That are part of the banking clan.
Okay, that's who attacked Han Solo in the brigade. Well, that's one of them?
No. You've never seen banking clans before in the actual movies, canon movies. You've seen them in Clone Wars. But he trained Darth Sidious, and he actually, his whole goal in his book, which the book's amazing, by the way, go to audible.com and use our code DweFact20. But
that's W or D.
Shameless plugs. But no, I'm dead serious.
FACT20.
His goal is to live forever. He wants to not be a Force ghost like Yoda. Yes. Okay. Well, not Snoke, but Darth Plagueis. He wants to live forever. Like, he wants to create immortality. So we all thought that maybe he's been, like, off in the shadows.
He's like the Voldemort of...
Yeah, but more badass.
Okay.
But he's... Goddamn Harry Potter fans. Charlotte was here. Charlotte would be like, Harry Potter! Fuck that.
I just know it more because it's more recent. Like, I'm up to date with stuff. But I'm not, like... I'll go back.
Anyway, so we thought he was off in the, like, sidelines just waiting for, like, the whole Plagueis Vader thing to play out and then come and take over. Now, could they say he's Plagueis, or could they use... like aspects of Plagueis for the Snoke character, maybe. The fact that he's 30 feet tall is not real.
That's a hologram, right?
It's a hologram, so we don't know if he's actually 30 feet tall. He could be 5 feet tall.
Or anything like that.
But I'm telling you guys right now, I know it's not canon. I know it doesn't matter if the movies, but if you just want to read an amazing part of Star Wars literature period, go read Darth Plagueis right now.
Okay.
Keep going.
What else do you want to talk about before we start heading?
Let's do the best and worst. But ask me a few more characters while. Well,
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Let me burp real quick. Super professional.
You're good.
Kylo Ren. Oh no, we already asked. Rey.
Rey. Super independent. I kind of got annoyed that she was like, "Well, it's good."
Stop holding my hand.
Stop holding my hand. I can take care of myself.
Zach, I'll never stop holding your hand.
I'll never stop holding your hand either.
All right, that's
all right. But she was great, powerful, independent woman, and you know what? She's gonna kick everyone's ass, and I'm gonna love watching it. So
Finn.
I actually hated him. I'm sorry. My brother-in-law Andrew liked him. You liked him, dude. Everybody likes him.
What about him do you not like?
He doesn't have the Force.
Okay, you don't either. But people like you.
He just seemed really whiny to me. He just didn't like. I'm looking for a hero. I'm sorry. I go to watch movies to like see like people inspire me.
That's
like
that's what Poe is.
Yes.
That's what Poe is. This is the guy that kind of connects everything.
Which, by the way,
and he was a hero to Poe, your hero. Let me drop this.
Yeah,
He was a hero to your hero. So.
I don't know. It was cool. I liked how they found his name. I thought it was kind of cool.
That was very interesting. The FN numbers thing. Go ahead with the crazy-eyed glasses girl.
Maz Kanata?
Yeah, that one.
Great. She's like she's an old age like wizard who's been around forever, and she just knows everything. And she's like there to tell Rey.
See, you're so more in depth than I am. I'm like, she was hot.
No, but like, listen though, like how crazy was that Force? The Force dream she had. Like I felt that was one of the best. Like, yeah, I thought that was the best parts of the film. That crazy dream that like flashed everything. Like that was amazing. Who else?
Han Solo.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's so good. Like his quips are so funny. Are you Han Solo? I used to be. When he shot the bow and arrow, he was like, "Oh, I really liked it." Just the quips, him and Chewie together. Like, I'm sorry, I thought him and Chewie, like, I didn't really like them actually in the original movies.
Okay.
So, but they were like the stars of this one. Is really good.
Randy's trying to talk in the mic so bad. He's trying to set that mic up.
Randy's like,
I want to say something.
But yeah, and then I'll just end on one that you shouldn't ask me. Poe Dameron. Guys, Oscar Isaac.
It was your favorite person.
I'm jumping to this right now. I don't care. Oscar Isaac is going to be and is right now one of the largest actors in Hollywood. He's made a career for himself after 2 years that I've at least seen him in Hollywood. He was in the Llewyn Davis movie with
Not Star Wars.
with Justin Timberlake, and then guess after that he was in Ex Machina. If you guys have not seen Ex Machina,
I haven't.
go see it. Guess who else it has in it? General Hux.
Oh, I didn't get that dude at all.
He so
I didn't get it.
He
I
was like the Tarkin.
What are you there for?
he controls the army. He's the Tarkin. He's the guy who actually runs shit.
So that's why Ren got mad at him for Finn going off and being Finn.
Yeah, well, that's what happens is you have the Sith Lord who goes off and does the thithy thit. Like, he goes and does all the...
It's my stuff to do.
That's it. He's the guy who goes and does all the Force and, like, Jedis and kills them. But the guys who run shit, the guys who actually do stuff every single day and, like, take care of, and, like, the strategist, that is General Hux. So General Hux and Poe Dameron are in one of the best movies I've ever seen called Ex Machina.
Yeah.
And they get cast on Star Wars after this movie.
You told me to go watch it. I haven't.
You need to.
I need to.
And then guess who else he's going to be? He's going to be Apocalypse in the next X-Men movie. He's going to be the next main villain in the next X-Men movie. This, guys, I'm telling you, Oscar Isaac is one of the most amazing actors I've ever seen. Follow him on Twitter or stalk him like I fucking do. I'm going to wait outside his fucking window tonight.
All right, so let's go from chronological order. Let's go through best and worst.
Best and worst?
All right.
Let's go through moments.
Okay, yeah, but not scene moments. At the very beginning, there's a fight. Well, not a fight, but there's a meeting between Poe Dameron and somebody else.
Yeah, I'll give you. You get 3 and I get 3. Go.
What?
Go to best.
I just want to kind of go through and say what
Best?
we liked and didn't like. Let's just go through the main moments.
That
whole scene
what do you want
with
to
the
start
killing, with that X-wing going down, with BB-8 going out, with
'Kay.
the different map. Best is that? Would you put that on the best scene or the worst scene? I don't know. I'm trying to.
Nothing seen. It's set up.
Okay, I'm just trying to go through the movie.
Okay, I did not like. I would say.
We didn't plan any of this. I swear.
No, my first pet peeve I had was I heard there's too much humor, and when Poe jokes on Kylo Ren.
Okay, but Poe joking.
I actually was really worried at that point. For me, I heard there was too many jokes, and when he was dissing Kylo Ren, like in his mask, was like, I can't hear you and see you. I thought it was going to be like an over-the-top, jokey movie to appeal to people like you.
Thanks, buddy.
That don't go see movies, so they need to like overlay it like Marvel movies with like fucking mustards of jokes.
Do you not like Marvel movies? We'll talk about that next time.
I do.
You know what? Let's make this a running series.
It's too
fan versus average show.
It's too jokey. So
okay, you thought it was too jokey.
Okay, next scene. There's Ray and BB-8.
Ray meeting BB-8.
It was great.
It's fantastic. It really set up everything. Ray scavenging at the very beginning, going through meeting BB-8. The deciding not to sell BB-8 was very important.
Oh, she like wanted all those. Oh, she wanted all that food and everything. Yeah, how crazy was that biscuit that like transformed from like
I thought it was a
water?
Yeah, like it was just so sick.
It's a bluffin'. It's alien. I don't know what it is.
Who knows?
That scene. Okay, so
right
yeah, that scene right there is amazing.
So this is after
she could take care of herself. That's the thing I liked about it. So intro of Ray.
Intro of Ray was fantastic. Include BB-8 with that. Because that's really where you meet BB-8. You don't meet him with.
I also think we'll jump around a little bit.
Okay.
I also thought the fact my biggest favorite thing of the whole movie was just Ray understanding she has the Force. Like, she doesn't even know. I think, this is my theory.
Yeah,
I think she has been trained in the Force. I think she is Luke's daughter. She's already been trained in the Force. And, dude, no Jedi is able to mind bend until they are, like, high-level Padawans. They can't do that.
I mean, at the same time, coming from Average Joe.
Okay,
not knowing that you couldn't do that until you're a super duper
it's a high level Padawans.
Whatever.
They can't mind.
I don't care. That's the
manipulate.
point. but not knowing that you couldn't do that till you're captain or whatever. I felt like when she messed up the first time, that was very important to set up the fact that she hasn't done this before, and she's testing her new ability. That she was like, "Well, I'm doing amazing things recently. Have you seen this movie? I'm amazing in it."
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, no one's that naturally amazing.
But
you either have to be Luke's daughter, or you need.
It's Luke's daughter.
I'm telling you, it probably is Luke's daughter. But my theory is that what happened was, so the story was, Kylo Ren was being trained by Luke.
Right, and that is Han Solo and Princess Leia's daughter. Carry on.
No, son.
Son, that's what I meant.
He looked like a daughter, kind of.
Yeah. Did you see that nose?
And then he murdered all the other Jedis. There was multiple Jedis they're being trained. There was a whole school.
They never said murder, did they? He said
there's people just laying in the dirt with their face and
okay.
You know what I mean, and there's guys with guns in the rain. It looked very murderish to me.
All right, fine.
And I think that he took her to that planet and just set her there and was like, "Hey, I have to put you here. We're all in danger." He kind of didn't know what to do, and everyone's like, "That's a bad parent." Well, he was kind of abandoned on a desert planet too, and it worked out really well for him.
Right.
So I'll just do it with my daughter. I totally think that, but that was amazing to me. That was the best part of the film. Is Rey understanding she had the Force, her using the Force, even Kylo. Dude, how great was it when Kylo Ren's trying to mind bend her?
Oh my word!
And she pushed it back on him, and she's like,
"Fuck you, man."
She called him out too. She's like, "You're afraid that you won't be as powerful as Darth Vader," and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" He left.
Mask back on, hiding in my shell. I'm scared.
Even Snoke was like, "Bring this bitch to me. Bring her here."
Yeah. And then she goes ahead and mind bends, whatever you call it, the Force mind? What, mind forcing? I don't know. Whatever you called it earlier. She goes ahead and does that, escapes, and never meets Snoke yet. So, but
I'm waiting for that. I was almost
I feel that's going to be the end of this trilogy. Are they going to break it down into separate
3 films? No, it's
I know they've got films planned, but the 3 main films at a time.
Well, they have for the next 20 years. It's 1 film a year,
but not main film. Okay, we'll get to that at the very, very end. Are you
it's dicing up. It's I'll just tell you, it's simple. It's
a side quest almost.
Episode 7.
Yep.
Side quest. So next year's Rogue One. It's about bounty hunters stealing plans for the Death Star.
And what's the time period on that? Do you know?
Yeah, it's going to be before Episode 4, but after Episode 3.
Got it.
So between the prequels and the main trilogy.
Got it.
Next one's Episode 8.
8. Do we know the name of that one?
No.
Okay. And then another side quest.
Luke's back, motherfucker. That's what it's called.
Luke's back, bitches.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
And then a side like a quest.
Then it's a Han Solo origin movie.
Okay, after 8.
It's being written and directed by the Lego movie.
That's what I really
Lego
love.
movie guys.
That's what I really love because they're able to sit there and say, "Okay, you're doing this one. Here's the script for the past, however many. You haven't seen the freaking movies."
And JJ's out now.
Oh, that's his only one?
Yeah, he's out. He's gonna help produce a little bit, but yeah, they have Colin Trevorrow who's gonna do the next one.
Yeah, but he can't go in number 11 again. 6 years down the line.
Oh, he could, but he's just they're switching it up. That's
right. No, that's what. That's what I'm talking about right
that
now.
was the issue with Spider-Man and Sam Raimi is that they had one guy doing 3 movies. He got burnt out by number 2.
Right.
Christopher Nolan, Dark Knight series. Dude, he didn't want to do number 3.
You mean
he's
Christopher Nolan? If you guys haven't already,
that's a good one.
Go ahead and watch our Facebook trolling video that Randy and Ben voice act for us.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to do it, so I like how they dice it up a bit. Real quickly. The only other worst thing I have is when Kylo Ren gets shot with Chewie's crossbow, which they already established that motherfuckers are getting blown up 10 feet in the air with this crossbow. Han Solo's getting a chub using it, and then Kylo Ren gets shot with it, and it's like a small little flesh wound.
Okay, let's go. We're done.
Which, by the way, so have you ever seen the movie?
Probably not.
The Raid.
No.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm the worst.
The Raid is one of the best action movies ever created ever.
Okay.
And the choreographer. So, by the way, it was kind of an independent film in Asia.
Got it.
It's huge. It's huge. Stop. They were hired to do all the choreography for The Force Awakens.
Got it. And
they were the Asian guys that were the pirates that came onto the ship and had the horrible CGI scene.
Yeah, you told me that.
But they that was a huge plus for me, was the fact that the fighting wasn't like dancing. So there's about to be a huge special right now on TV with Mark Hamill about the history of a lightsaber.
Mark Hamill being Luke, if you guys don't know.
Or Joker, or whatever you want to call him.
Yep.
But a lot of times they try to make like lightsaber battles like fencing or dancing, like being all whimsical. This felt raw. This felt even the lightsaber battles felt real to me. Like
there wasn't a lightsaber battle outside of
the end.
Towards the end, but it wasn't really that long.
No, but it was real though. Like what I'm saying is like the lunges, the slashes. It wasn't like Rey. Even when Rey tapped into the Force, she didn't turn to a fucking ninja.
True.
But she had enough sensibility in order to defend herself, where to put the saber. She wasn't like Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul. Like Ray Park as Darth Maul was amazing. Yeah, Ray Park as Darth Maul, I love you. But the guy looks like he's trying out for a ballet competition where he's like, it's just, dude, come on, you're not that good.
We got a cut of that.
Like, this belly dancer. But that's how it was, and I just love the raw emotion of it, and I feel like choreographers from The Raid really brought that.
Okay.
So
that's a plus. That's a plus.
Fight scenes.
Plus for me, connections to the characters was really important to me because I do use it as an escape, and I don't really know the story already. Character connection. You can go ahead and do whatever you want.
Family.
Ohana means family.
Ohana means a family.
Family means no one gets left behind.
That's creepy, but I like it.
Or forgotten.
Worse, but that's it though. Like that's pretty good, man.
No,
like we really
they killed Han.
No, it's not bad.
From not being a super fan, like just remembering Han and Chewie and the Millennium Falcon, and that's really what I remember about Star Wars. Like that is my Star Wars childhood right there, because I don't remember shit outside of that. And the fact that they fucking killed him, and I'm like, well, now I don't know anybody in the movie because Luke's old.
So were you like, was that like a big shocker for you when he died?
No, because you've been talking about it. Like,
okay,
that's fine because you know for sure. Like I'm not.
No,
mad
and
at
I you.
didn't
know, and making the speculation was based upon personal things in his life and real world. It had nothing to do with the storyline. It was just like, I think he's done. I don't think he wants to do it, so I think they'll just kill him because he's fucking done. And so I was a super fan, but I wasn't a dick.
No, that's yes. He was like, okay, this is just what I speculate, and that's fine. Like, if you ever meet me on the street and say, I haven't seen this film, but I speculate this. Okay, cool. But you're like, yeah, I read this on the leak wiki, whatever the fuck you guys read, and be like, this happens. I'll be like, fuck you, man.
So
that's it.
If you have to give it a score out of
what?
No, how about this? Out of all the movies, what you've seen like 2 movies in your life, so
2.5.
Oh,
I watched
so
half of Fight Club.
Where would this rank? Oh goddamn it, guys! He's never even seen fucking Fight Club.
I've watched like most.
He's
of it
never
at this
even
point.
seen fucking Fight Club. Where would this rank in your movies of all time? Because you've seen 5. Or give it a score. Give it a score. Give it a score on 110. 110.
It's definitely an 8. It's not a 9 or a 10.
Okay.
I'm fairly realistic on my scores. A average movie is going to get a 5.
Okay.
Okay. But it had the low moments, but it definitely kept moving. At one point in the movie, I was like, okay, what time is it? Let's get this going. Only one point in the movie, and it was just during one of the lull points. That is my only issue with it. And then not enough character development.
No, but they did it on purpose though, because they want you.
It
was a cliffhanger. They want you to keep watching.
Well, no, I just felt
Randy
like
said that shit earlier.
Yeah, him and I were talking, and that was the perfect point to make, and it really hit home with me because once the characters established themselves, they didn't change from what they established, and that's fine.
Which ones? There was tons of character development in it.
Once Finn was out, Finn was always just like that little like.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to do the right thing, but I'm not gonna do it all that well.
But then he did. But then he changed his character from being a scared bitch in order to helping the resistance.
When was he a scared bitch? He got the fucking.
He was leaving on the ship.
Got out of fucking the first whatever.
Oh.
And he like the whole ship and all that. Like what the.
What about Rey? What about Rey developing and understanding who she is and wanting to use the Force and everything like that?
Okay.
What about Kylo Ren deciding that he wants to be a dick?
No, he was a dick from the beginning.
No,
He had trouble with it, but he was a dick from the beginning.
but he finally made
He
the decision
struggled with
to.
it, but he was a dick from the beginning.
That's
He
still
wasn't like,
development.
fucking A. Okay.
Like the whole scene we just fucking drew here, the whole scene that wasn't character development at all. What's development to you? You want them to like pull a Bruce Jenner and cut their dicks
You know
off?
what? Finn developed to me. Finn was this everyday normal guy, the average Joe, and decided I don't want to be an average Joe anymore. I don't want to live this life. And he moved.
No, he decided he didn't want to murder children.
Okay, that's a development. But Rey was always Rey. Rey didn't develop as a person. She developed in the understanding of that she had superpowers.
Okay.
But as a person,
I'll give
Rey
you
is
that one.
independent, and okay, that's how I feel.
I'll give you that one. But Kylo Ren had plenty of character
I
development.
felt like he was just a dick from the beginning, had struggled with it, and then was a dick again. There was no resolution. All right, we're at 45 minutes. It's 8 out of 10. Go ahead.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I need to see it again though.
Okay, guys. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that like button if you stuck with us all the way through. Appreciate it, guys. We are here on the Dweeb Factory channel every single week, hopefully. But if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe.
I don't know. I might not develop as a character enough next week to show up. I might not. Do that.
Next week is going to be Christmas for us, so we're going to go ahead and skip that week. But after that, we're going to be tried and true. How's the saying go?
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah. We're going to be every week here at the Geek House. We will be recording for you. My name is Voltage. Voltage plays on Twitter.
His
name is the Mad Zack.
At the Mad Zack, and it's because I'm dyslexic as hell. It's THA.
It's in this description.
ZAK.
Bye.
Bye.